Chương trình này được bảo trợ bởi
Family Joy, tổ ấm y tế của mọi gia đình, 714 898 0765.
Hi, welcome back to the OC Health and Education Show on Little Saigon TV. To continue or to kick off April Autism Awareness Month, today we have Izzy Paskowitz, and we're on our last segment, but I'm so excited to kind of tell everybody about where they can learn more about your organization. Is there a website, phone number? What's the best way to get a hold of you?
Come down to the beach. Come down to the beach and look for 100 autistic kids. Our website would be great. We have a website. It's www.surfershealing.org. So it's plural, right? Surfershealing.org. Instagram, Surfers Healing as well. And yeah, you can check it out. And if you want to sign up for some of the camps, we do have coming up in June is Malibu and also Doheny, locally in Dana Point. We always need volunteers, right? Can never have enough good people. And who knows? I'm always looking for partners. I want to, be involved with this journey, this 25-year journey of Surfers Healing. So, yeah, we're always looking for stuff and appreciate people. Yeah, or check out my dad's documentary. Is pretty cool. It's pretty crazy, surf-wise. It's a magnolia picture. Or if young dads want to read my biography, it's Scratching the Horizon. It's on St. Martin's Press, and a little bit of coming to grips with the truths of having an autistic child, and I guess it's a good read. It's a good read. It's a great story. It's great storytelling, and that's kind of cool.
And you also mentioned that Oprah did a documentary on your family, or is it a show of sorts?
It was like a reality show, and it's mind blowing because it was really done well. There's 9 episodes, and it's set.
What is it called?
It's called The Swell Life.
Okay.
Featuring Danielle and me and Isaiah. Ella was still in the house, and Isaiah, of course. But it was so real. The reality of a reality show is really kind of BS. This was so real, and Isaiah got comfortable with the cameras, and there's some tragedy in it. And Ella and him he has a complete meltdown at a sushi bar and hitting his head against a tree and hitting her, and they call the cops, and we get down there and.
But those were all documented.
Oh yeah, and and I'm lucky he wasn't shot. I mean, and the way my daughter took control of that situation, telling a police officer, who was like this, that this is my brother, he's having a meltdown. Give us some space, get out of the way. So it really is amazing, and a lot of comments on it was pretty unique. That one of the greatest one that sticks out in my mind. It's 9 hours of all those episodes. And a gal who just got out of college said, "I learned more in 9 hours than I did in 4 years."
Wow.
What autism was like, and it's pretty cool. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for giving us so many opportunities to learn more about your family, and also the journey that you continue to be on.
Yes.
But I mean, if that means she said something like that, I mean, we should highly recommend this for students and people who are working in the field to get a glimpse of what autism really looks like.
Yeah. It's not all Rain Man.
Okay, well, thank you. Nếu quý vị muốn tham dự cái chương trình của Surfers Healing, cái website một lần nữa đó là surfershealing.org, surfershealing.org, một lần nữa surfershealing.org. Trong cái website đây mình có thể tham dự về cái chương trình. Thêm nữa, chừng nào quý vị muốn giúp thì đó là có cái opportunity to volunteer. Julie với bạn Anna với rất nhiều bạn, Wendy và nhiều đứa có volunteer cho cái chương trình này qua rồi. Họ cần rất cái nhiều giúp đỡ của quý vị để cho dặn mấy em có tự kỷ hay có khuyết tật vô vào nước về lên surfboard. Mà sau đó nữa là mình cũng vẫn luôn luôn cần cái donation, cái sponsorship. Thì nào quý vị muốn giúp cái đó là website một lần nữa là surfershealing.org. Mỗi cái chương trình đây là miễn phí, không có tốn kém gia đình gì hết. Thêm nữa, Izzy có muốn nhắc nhở quý vị, đó là một cái documentary là Surfwise, về cái documentary của gia đình của Izzy, và đặc biệt đó là bố của Izzy, đó là Doc Paskowitz. Chừng nào quý vị muốn học về thêm về cái journey của Izzy, cũng có một quyển sách kêu rằng là Scratching the Surface. Dưới cái phần cuối đó là cũng Oprah có làm một cái documentary có 9 episode để cho quý vị có một cái thời gian hiểu biết về tự kỷ là cái gì. Izzy nói đó là một cái học sinh trong đại học, nói đó là học sinh đây học rất nhiều về tự kỷ trong cái 9 tiếng đồng hồ mà coi cái episode đây, hay cái documentary đây. Thì Julie cũng nghĩ đó là chừng nào đứa nào muốn cái người nào muốn học về tự kỷ, hiểu biết thêm, cũng nên coi cái documentary của Oprah, đó là Swell Life. Thank you so much, Izzy, for being here, for telling us about your personal journey of being a pro surfer to now living a life with so much purpose and being more sober and being more present in this world.
Amen.
Is there any last message you want to say directly in the camera to our community, to young dads and young parents who are just now getting a diagnosis?
Yeah, I for sure would. And, I think the most, after all my years of living, I've been around 59 years, and all the things that I've seen in my experiences, and, you hear all the time about, what's the most important thing in life, what's the meaning of life, and bigger things, but the greatest and most important thing I believe in life is family and love, and we all have that, and sometimes we lose sight of what is really important, and nothing is more important than family. So keeping that together, however way you need to, you got to do it. You got to go for it. And so my wish is that that all these families with special children, they're not this great statistic that is close to 90% of divorce rate, that we stay together and we grow together, and we make each other happy, and we take care of that person, that special child, my special Isaiah, because we talk about my wife's sacrifices and for surface healing and allowed me to cruise around and share myself, but also the sacrifices of Isaiah, and his is the greatest. Because he's not going to be, a typical human being, typical man, dating and getting married and having children, and being a father, being a grandfather. I think his burden is the greatest. So to respect that, we have to be the greatest fathers and the greatest husbands that we can be. That's all I got.
Well, that's a lot. Thank you so much, Izzy, for being here today. Thank you so much for your friendship and your support all these years. And, like you said to me, relationship, that's important. I know that we have good people and good friends in our community that we can call and, talk about anything in the world, and talk about some of our struggles and even some of our accomplishments. So I thank you for being here today. Thank you so much for imparting your wisdom with our young parents in our community to make sure that they continue to celebrate our children, to include our children, and making sure that they're more compassionate when sometimes our kids struggle a little bit in public. But they are part of our community, and thank you for being a part of my life.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Một lần nữa, Julie muốn cảm ơn quý vị khán giả của Little Saigon TV đã luôn luôn ủng hộ chương trình Kiến thức Y khoa, Gia đình và Xã hội. Hôm nay Julie có thời gian nói chuyện với Izzy Paskowitz, đó là President and Founder của Surface Healing. Một cái message mà Izzy nói hôm nay rất là quan trọng á, là cái gì quan trọng nhất cho gia đình mà có con khuyết tật hay gì đó là gia đình. Với cái niềm thương của mình phải luôn luôn thương, làm rất cố gắng để cho gia đình mình mạnh nhau, với ở chung nhau, because nhiều lúc gia đình mà có em khuyết tật rất có nhiều cái khó khăn, có thể có bị ly dị nhiều, có thể có rất nhiều cái khó khăn mà Izzy khuyên quý vị, chừng nào quý vị có con tự kỷ thì vợ chồng phải ráng hợp tác nhau làm sao mình giúp con mình để cho cái tương lai. Một lần nữa Julie cảm ơn quý vị khán giả của Little Saigon TV đã ủng hộ chương trình Kiến thức Y khoa, Gia đình và Xã hội. Chúc quý vị rất nhiều sức khỏe và thành công. Cảm ơn quý vị.